Listen, did Drake go too far? People are saying he tried to backdoor Jay-Z to get the Super Bowl, and literally he tried to pull a Pharrell on Jay-Z. Y'all, just when you thought Drake couldn't get any more weird, and also just when you thought Jay-Z had nothing to do with Drake, and that whole Super Bowl, maybe the world has been flipped on its head. And Dame Dash got something to say. He literally bumping those gums. And I don't mean the fact that last time he was literally running his mouth, his dentures almost flew out of his mouth. Now, listen, no shade to anybody that wears dentures, but Dame, shouldn't you be using some extra whole glue or something? But you know what? Times are tough. How tough are they? Dame Dash has to sell his catalog in order to pay his debt. Now, because Dame Dash has had to sell his catalog to pay his debt, he's been trying to get a bunch of bidders. Just to give you guys a little bit of backstory, okay? I'm going to bring Drake into this in a second because Drake, that fool ain't never going to learn. Okay, so Dame Dash had a debt. The Fed seized his property, including his Roc-A-Fella, what do you call it? Masters catalog, whatever it is, right? Dame Dash was like, yo, I'll just sell my Roc-A-Fella stuff and I'll pay everybody at once. And I'll also have some money to buy some new denture glue. However, Jay-Z was on his bully thug stuff and he has been going out of his way to drive the price of Dame Dash's Roc-A-Fella stuff, to drive the price down. I know it's some dirty work and some nasty business. I hope he's a better husband than he is business partner. Okay, so then Jay-Z Dame Dash was accusing Jay-Z of making everybody stay away from the cell. So he cut lowball and buy the whole catalog, the reasonable doubt Roc-A-Fella back. Okay, now everybody thought that it might have been working. Aha! Until Dame Dash posted this video. Do you know that he said that Drake DM'd him? And why do I believe that? Because Drake DMs everybody he's into, whether it is a business deal, whether it is a collaboration, or whether it's an Instabaddie that he wants to that getting mad that the Instabaddie told him that, like, I don't put out on the first date. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Drake, actually, this is a real story. There's a girl from No Jumper. I think she was one of the co-hosts of No Jumper. And she told a story about how Drake was in her DMs, but then he flipped out on her because she was like, you know, that even though I have a very hyper schmexualized profile, it ain't that type of party. And he wrote her a little snippet about how dare you assume, then deleted all the messages and went ghost. I said, see, this is why Drake deals with Millie Bobby Brown types, because anyway, right? Here's what Dame Dash has to say. Okay, listen to this, and then we go and discuss. Hold on.
The Kendrick Lamar thing? Yeah. Well, you know, I see what people are saying, but if I step in that conversation, then, you know, I'm hating on homeboy and I'm always talking about homeboy. But what I do know is this. As for battle rap, shit, there's never been a battle rap where, you know, the record becomes a hit, puts another artist in a very uncomfortable position, pause, and then they get to perform it at the Super Bowl. That's ill. And, you know, I'm thinking, like, what would I do if I was Drake? And I'd be like, well, a big W would be to come to the Super Bowl with one of these Roc-A-Fella chains. And, you know, Drake hollered at me through DM and made an offer. And I'm not quite sure what happened, but I thought that he had got with Jay or something, but I don't know. But it would be a good time to close. But if you got it, you know, I wouldn't do it if you don't got it. But, you know, if you want to own Reasonable Doubt, if you want to own a third of it, have a say at the board meetings for at least the next 7 years and make money off of it, I would get these chains. You get one. And I'm going to make it even better. I spoke to Alligator Jesus, and I was like, yo, if somebody does buy it for this price, now I got to give some Roc-A-Fella grills. So I guess I'll put up some Roc-A-Fella grills as well if he put up the bread. Get alligator Jesus to make him. He made bees.
Now, let me just say this. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You out here begging Drake to complete the offer you claim Drake made, and you willing to take the grills out of your mouth to make this all happen? Dame, there gotta be a better way to buy denture glue. But listen, when I heard this, I said, oh, Dame Dash is just being messy and practically begging Drake to buy his items from the auction. Why? Listen, Dame needs a high bidder to get out of debt. He was listen. Did y'all hear that full on sales pitch that man just did? A Roc-A-Fella chain and owning reasonable doubt is a good investment. Now, here's the thing. I won. Listen, here's the thing. This is also, some people said that Dame's lying. This is super believable that Drake really thought he was going to backdoor a Super Bowl performance on Lil Wayne's coattails. And Jay-Z stomped all over that because Drake is so obvious and his games aren't as sneaky as he thinks. And every time he got a grudge against someone, he tries to buy somebody's legacy. Remember, he had a grudge against Pharrell. We don't know why. And he bought like a Pharrell's old chains. So which I said, you can buy his chains, but you never go and buy the magic like Pharrell's, the clips, the Neptunes. Like, come on, you can't buy that. I don't care how many ice cream pendants you have around your neck. You can't buy that. The association is not there. Just like that Tupac ring. You bought Tupac's ring, but you ain't getting none of the respect that goes with it. So what was the point? I 100% believe that Drake and his dark sided shadow self haven't evolved, Scorpio self, if you know about anything. I do believe that he got that because he wanted in his vengeance and to literally show Jay-Z that, yeah, I got your legacy. I got your half. I got this. I got that. Now, I do want to say with this, um, you can have all that. But at the end of the day, do you got the money to do it? Because I'm just saying, we know Drake got a cute coin. How much money? I don't know. But I do know that you just put out 8 songs, 100 Gigabyte, Camila Cabello, Sexy Red. You put out with who's the other guy's name? Little Yachty. You put out 8 songs, ruined 3 other people's career. 4 if you add Lil Wayne. Do you is this really the time to be making big purchases? I'm just saying when money flow is down is when you chill. And I think Drake might have to chill or take another trip over to Dubai and see if Habibi will hook him up. Anyway, y'all, why is he putting this out? Because there's a last minute interview that just came out. Remember, I already was saying the Super Bowl is saying that Jay-Z don't have nothing to do with this. Um, I do want to say that there was an interview that just came out in Variety where the co-producer of the Super Bowl is saying that Jay-Z 100% was in charge of picking Kendrick. We're going to talk about that in another video. But at the end of the day, I want to say this. I will never forgive Jay-Z for what he did with the Colin K and the Black Lives Matter movement and all this stuff. It was really, really foul, right? However, we are where we are now. And even though there's all these things and people got beef, the one thing people haven't said is, did he make the right decision in hiring Kendrick if he did have the thing and not Lil Wayne? And I'm gonna show y'all some TikToks. It's just like I 100% believe he made the right decision. So we might be here for the wrong reasons, but baby, we in the right address. Maybe for the wrong reasons, but at the end of the day, I don't care how you get here. Just get here if you can. Anyway, I'll discuss that in another video. Let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.